So hello friend, welcome to my YouTube channel, that is Goleth YouTube. So today we are looking about how to install the CUDA or CUND deep neural network packages and toolkit into our system. The first thing that you have to make sure that your system should have the GeForce NVIDIA GPU. In that GPU, I think my GPU is 16 GTX 1650. Okay, so my GPU is CUDA enabled. So make sure that your GPU should have the CUDA enabled. And basically, the documentation from NVIDIA after the whatever GPU came from after 2008 it is a CUDA enable. तो चला पाहूया आपण. मराठी व्हिडिओ शूट करायचा होता, इंग्लिशमध्ये झाला. चला ठीक आहे, इंग्लिशमध्ये चालू करून दे. तो इट शुड बी त्यामध्ये काय एरर येतात, काय एरर नाही आहेत. तो whatever the error is coming in the video, so we should have to look that error. Means not in video, whatever the errors while installing the CUDA, we will look that also, and how to resolve that we'll just make it a step by step. Okay, so the first, this is NVIDIA. So generally you have to install the Python and whatever the environment, you have to make sure that you know very well than me. So first, just figure it out what is the problem is happening here. So you can look here. I will just scroll down my video. It will showing that we have to restart some kernel. Okay, the kernel is dead while executing this program. This is the main issue. While main issue will come while executing the program. Okay, this will be see this execution we'll see at last. Okay, the first will go to my desktop. Okay, I will just once refresh it. Okay, so first we have to download CUDA. Actually I have downloaded and installed already. I will just show you the steps from here you can download what. So first you have to open your any browser. You have to just simply search the CUDA toolkit. Okay, just write down here CUDA tool, sorry. Okay, to CUDA toolkit. It is not necessary that latest version or whatever it is. Just CUDA toolkit download. Okay, you have to make sure to search that. Okay, then you will come to this page. Okay, so what you have to do, you just we'll just simply make it very fast, guys, because later then I have to shoot one more video to make sure you that how to operate this GPU using the Tensorflow and keras in our library. Okay, so make sure that I will just keep it aside this video, and my system is window. I will just click on it. 64 bytes. I want the version 10. Just make sure that you have to choose a local version. It will give you the exe local file, zip file. It will provide or executable file. That exe file means this is executable file, or otherwise it will download a network file also. It will just 45 MB file, but while installing it will automatically get downloaded. Okay, so I will recommend you to download this file. Okay, so click on this. It is probably a 2.4 GB file, so just download it and place it into some folder. After that, what you have to do, you have to download CUDA. Okay, just download CUDA. Whatever, just make sure that whatever the version file you have downloaded, look here, it is the 11.5 version 0.1496.13. okay, Windows exe file. So make sure that while downloading cuDNN, that is CUDA deep neural network file, so probably you should have to make sure that whatever the version of you are reading CUDA, the cuDNN file should have the same version. Okay, so just simply click here. I want this file, and you make sure that you have Linux or which operating system you choose. So I have the Windows operating system, that is 64 bytes. I will simply click here and it will get downloaded. Okay, so not make sure that you have to, while downloading cuDNN file, you should have to nowadays CUDA. Okay, just install it, download it. It will look like this. I will show you the folder that where I have downloaded all these two files. This is CUDA file and this is cuDNN file. This is probably, you can right click here and just see. So it is a 2.4 GB file, and it is cuDNN file is probably 700 or 679 MB file. So it is probably less file. Okay, so make sure you have to download these two file, and then we'll look the further procedure. Okay, so after that, what you have to do, you have to just simply double click here and install. Just normal software, whatever you are installing, just install that. And after that, you have to just extract this file. Okay, you have to extract this file. While double click and extract all, it will ask you the browser location. To make sure that your browser location where you are extracting this file should be your C drive. Okay, so I have already extracted this file into my C drive here. As you can see here, this is the folder I have created, and just I have extracted this file into this. Okay, so after that, what you have to do, I'm just closing it because I have already extracted and installed it at cuDNN file. This will install when you have graphics card, and this is installed automatically, no error issue. So after that, what you have to do, it is just simple. First, okay, that is done. So you have to open your cuDNN file. Okay, whatever you have copied here. Okay, bin library, you have server, you can look here d.dll file. Okay, so that DLL file we have to copy into our path. Where? So this I will just small it down, and I will again open one browser in the C drive where my CUDA is installed. It is in the program file. I will share the location also. In the CUDA file we have NVIDIA GPU computing toolkit. You have to open this folder. This is CUDA, then version 11.5 and bin. Okay, so this, make sure you have to open these two screens side by side so you can able to easily figure it out what is there. So what you have to do, you have to just copy this cuDNN file in the bin. Okay, in the bin folder, I am just copying this cuDNN bin file into the location where the Conda is installed in the toolkit. I just shown you the path. Where is the path? Okay, you have to just copy this file, Control C. You have to just copy, or not cut, you have to copy this file and just paste it here. I already pasted this file here, as you can see. Look here. Okay, same thing you have to do with include file. You have to copy all these include files, and you have to copy this file into CUDA environment include. Okay, you have to copy this file here also. Okay, the same thing, and again same thing you have to do with lib file. Okay, this all lib file you have to copy and paste it into inside the lib. There is x46 folder. You have to paste all this file here. That is cuDNN advanced inferior. All the files should be here. Okay, this is the basic steps. Okay, then what you have to do. Okay, that is done. After that, you have to make sure that your path should be copied inside the environment variable. So for that, just go to into a search bar and type environment spelling. It should be right. You know that environment spelling is right. ENVIRONMENT. Environment variable should be there. You have to click here. Okay, this should be. I will just make it bigger a little bit. Okay, it is not happening. So you have to go into advanced. In the advanced, you have this variable. Okay, environment variable here. So you have to click here. Then you have user variable for system Shubham, and user variable for system. Okay, that is defined. So you have to just simply click on the path. Okay, to make sure that you have to add these two paths. Okay, I have already added these two paths. So what is that two part? I will just show you. This is a program file, NVIDIA computing CUDA bin file. You have to copy the path, and the libnvvp file path. This path you should have to copy here. So how to copy that? You have to just go into the NVIDIA folder. As you can see here, I will just make it bigger. So this is NVIDIA G computing CUDA version 11. Okay, so we have to copy two files. That is, one is bin. I will just make sure it. That is one bin file. Okay, so you have to go here. You have to just click here. Correct. Just copy this and just go here, create a new. Okay, create a new and paste it. Okay, it is just simple. The same thing again we have to do lib and vvp file. So again we have to go into this folder, that is this folder, lib and vvp file, again you have to open this, you have to just copy the path and just paste it into environment variable. Okay, after this I have already pasted it, no issue for me. So after that click OK. Okay, everything fine. Make sure that you have that path into your path system user variable for Shubham path. That is Shubham, this is my name, your name should become there, that is user path. Okay, so okay, now after that our setup is completed. Now what we have to do, one thing you have to do, you have to do a separate environment. You have to make a separate environment for your CUDA file. Not CUDA file, you have to make separate environment for your deep learning procedure or deep learning model. So as you know, just watch some videos, refer some online Google, or just Google it how to make a new environment. For Tensorflow GPU, you must have to install the Tensorflow GPU. Okay, so it is much simpler. You have to open Anaconda prompt. So after in the Anaconda prompt, you have to do okay, I will just change the kernel here. Then we have to activate our environment. I already make this environment. Okay, that my DL environment means my deep learning environment, and just I am going to this particular directive where I have my deep neural network file. Okay, before I have tried run that py file, means Python file, into my Jupyter notebook, but that time I am getting some issue here. As you can see here, I am getting some dead kernel. So my kernel is just getting dead simultaneously, but while repeating the program, while executing program. I don't know how all cell is executing properly. As you can see here, I can able to see the pictures, I can see the graphs, everything I can able to see. But while executing the fit function, fit model, and while I'm fitting that model, thus my Jupyter notebook is going to run out, means it's going to dead. It is not executing that epochs, whatever the only just 2 epochs I made here, but it is not executing that epochs. Okay, one more error I was getting that I will show in the next video. So make sure that you should have this. So our setup is completely fine. There is no issue in that. There is no doubt. Whatever the step I have told you, you just follow the step. Okay. Then what you have to do while running any Python file, I have already downloaded one Python file. One program file I have already downloaded. It is the download. So you can see here classification. Okay, there is image classification. It will show you the all graphs, photos, everything. So I will simply run this file through my Anaconda prompt. So how should run that? I have to go to in the download directory. Okay, so I will go into my download directory. I will just write. So I am running that file with Python. So I have to write pytho. Yeah, Python. So I have to simply write Python. Then what is the file name? So I will just simply look at here and just write the file name, and don't forget to .py. Don't forget to do it. Don't forget to write .py here. So okay, so it is fine. So just try to execute this. Okay, everything fine. Python classification.py, CLA yeah, 5CAD. Okay, I will just simply run it. Okay, it is executing. I will just make it bigger a little bit. Now you just watch and see what is happening here. It will run that file. Definitely it will run. Okay, it is have this 32 by 188.6 some images and all. Okay, we are getting this code. Now our program file is executing. Just wait for some 2 more minutes. It will definitely get sure. Make sure. Okay, now look, the epoch is continuously handling. Look, it is printed all the Python files and all. You want to see your GPU is working? Yeah, look here. Our NVIDIA GPU is working. Little bit what happened, but it is working. Okay, it is not happening with that much with that GPU, but this program is not done yet. Just wait for some more time. After that, we have some 15 epochs code also. So it will be execute that code, and I will make sure that it will be running through our GPU. So I will just make the GPU beside this, and you can see here the GPU is working or not. And now the ADM GPU is working. Okay, but in future I think in future I told it will be run over NVIDIA GeForce GPU. So you make sure you have to install the version. I have the NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1650. Okay, so you just wait for a few more times. It will run. Just hold it out. Or otherwise I can pause this video. Or no, it will not take that much time, I think, because our GPU is super fast nowadays. GPU is super duper fast. They will just make that epoch calculation within the minutes. I don't know exactly what is the time it will take, what time it will take. So just wait for some time. Okay, I will just minimize my screen. The background sound is coming, I think. Yeah, there is some function is going on. The marriage is going on. This is a marriage season. That's why. Okay, fine. It's taking too much time. I will pause this video for some seconds. Okay, guys, when it will run, it will run. I will not put more time on that because in GPU problem we are getting some problem here. Not getting problem with GPU running, but while facing or while creating some deep learning CNN models, I'm getting some issue like function call stack, train function is not defined or whatever the function, this type of error. Okay, the resource exhaust error I'm getting. Okay, and I will again tell you some what kind of error. I will also get this as element 0 error. Again, one more error I was getting, that OS error. Okay, that's some kind of error you will get, definitely. So you have to run your Python file through command prompt. Okay, that is the one solution for it. You make sure you have to, after installation your CUDA and cuDNN, make sure you have to run it through the Python. And if you want to just check what if your installation is correct, just simply run these two commands. That is, or 1-2 line of code. There's this one. There's this. First you have to import Tensorflow STF and just you have to print this function, as you can able to see here. Okay, that is tf.config experimental.list physical device GPU. It will tell you the GPU is there or not, or you just have to simply type this tf.config list physical devices. So it is already printed. I have one CPU and one GPU. It is already given me that. It's just printing the length of that. Okay, that much is simple. Is so. And while executing program, we are getting this beautiful images here, like classification images and all. And we are also getting some graphs there while the model is training and test validation training sets and all. This type of graph we will get, so we can easily calculate our model probability, model quality from this graph. Okay, so probably you should have to increase our epochs value or just train test validation. You have to just make a random move for this model. Okay, so thank you guys, thank you for watching this video. Probably I will upload the next video after this. So thank you guys. It will not run it, so we'll see. Thank you very much.